ekene m ndị ọma na-ege m ntị na-asị unu ndeewo na mgbede tata na-asị unu ọnọdụ ama m na anyị dị mma na mgbede anụnwa ịma na enwere ife na-eme ede obe nwe obele nwee na mgbede anụnwa ọ bụrụ sọsọ m nọ ya bụ na m ga-asụ ya n'oyibo maka na onye nọ n'ọgbakọ anyị abụrụ onye na-asụ nwa Igbo ya bụ anyị ga-eche mgbe ya bụ egwu apagharị ọnọdụ ozugbo ha a sị m ka m buru ụzọ gwa unu tupu o mee. I welcome to me to this wonderful section of Kobanyana Kopo on 100 Point Solid FM. My name is Ozio Major, for the doctor of knowledge of people, the one who's flash your hottie brings out money from your pocket. And this evening I have a great man right before us inside our studio, the Deputy Controller of Immigration, Mr. James Sunday. He is the Service of Public Relations Officer of Nigeria Immigration Service, Abuja. Let's welcome him. You're welcome, sir.
Good evening.
Let's clap for you.
Good evening.
Yep, that's what it is. I welcome you seriously to our midst in Solid FM. This is Solid FM. So, hi, Abuja.
Abuja, we're holding forth for Nigerians. We are doing our job in Nigerian Immigration Service.
Yeah, drag it to yourself. Yep. Just hold on. It's fine now.
Thank you.
Okay. Yesterday it was a very great moment for me when you said to me that you're on your way to Enugu. I tell you why is that it's good we have you here in our studio, and I say thank you and welcome to Solid 100.9 FM. So, peeps, you're listening to Mr. James Sunday. He is the Deputy Controller of Nigeria Immigration Service and the Service Public Relations Officer of Immigrations, Abuja. We say welcome again to you, sir. So we came to Enugu and I followed you all through the tour to see the extent of the end Sars protest. What did you discover, sir? I know it's not funny, sorry, I'm laughing. What did you discover in this protest, sir?
First and foremost, welcoming the Controller General of Immigration Service, Muhammad Wabande, to Enugu, and the contingent of the senior officers in their retinue from the Zonal Coordinator, Zone G, Mrs. J.C. Kwazu, FDC, and one of the son of the ACG, Dominic Obeta Asogo, who's in charge of General Service and Headquarters, an indigenous of Enugu State, and controller of the command here in Enugu, Mr. Abdurazak Mazu, and the controller of Edo State Command, the controller of Delta State Command, and the controller, all in an effort to welcome their boss and to also go around with him to the facility tour of one of the facility of the command. That's our was vandalized, destroyed, and weakening the security of the state, because we also contribute to the security of the state. Absolutely. As Nigerian Immigration Service. We have our rapid response officers, we have our joint task force officers who are part parcel of the operational activities within the state. So when you destroy accessories, logistics, and equipment that is supposed to have been used for your good, you can imagine the Controller General was supposed to come a day, and tickets have been bought, ready to come down to Enugu for the commissioning, only for us to be told that this facility items that were taken to that facility that day were vandalized. They were removed.
Wow.
So it takes a man with large heart to even say he wants to go to that same place. But today we have started the facility talk, starting to go around all the federation by the grace of God for him to almost the morale of the officers. Because this kind of a thing has the tendency of weakening the morale and the spirit of officers that are working. Because the job you are doing and somebody say you are not doing much. Otherwise, why should somebody attack me when he knows I'm also there for him? So the Nigerian Rail Service is here for the people of Enugu State and any other person that will have come from any other place to contribute, to be part of that group that actually attacked. Because there's no reason why you should attack a government official or their facility. We're here for the citizens and we are being paid with even their money. So inevitably you are burning your money.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, I know it's really devastating to see such a building because I was also in the building. I saw the building, I saw the extent of damage. But I want to know really, the previous place, or still the place that the immigration is now, was it like moving to a new place for a new dawn, like new things to begin to happen?
With the administration of Muhammad Wabande Demefar, having been appointed by Mr. President Muhammad Buhari, GCFR, he was given a marching order for a re-engineered Nigerian Immigration Service. And for every person that knows the word re-engineering professionally, means transformation, overhauling, and also bringing changes that ordinarily wouldn't have been there, and that will cause a lot of pains, particularly for individuals that are already used to a specific kind of system. But this man must bring this change. And in the last 3.5 years, he has done that.
So are you getting reduced complaints on various states?
The public are the best judge. So if I should say anything here as the National Public Relations Officer of Immigration, I cannot be a judge in my office. So the public are in the best position to judge us.
No, if I
But
allow
as
the
the
public,
public
we'll get
relations officer of the service,
okay.
I have no doubt. Based
Yeah,
on the quantum of activities that we have done, based on the various commentations, based on the various comments, based on various write-ups in social media, commending the service for an improved service delivery, I think we are doing very, very well.
Okay, you're listening to the Deputy Controller of Immigration Service, James Sunday, the Service Public Relations Officer of the Nigeria Immigration Service, Abuja, and we're talking about the height of the aftermath of NSAS on their various offices, both new and old. Now, we're trying to know if there is a hope for the immigration service, especially now every uniform officer is almost scared of their lives. A lot of people are no longer wearing their uniforms, but to God be the glory, I'm seeing him in his uniform and I'm trying to see if there is hope for those vandalized property. So what do you think about the vandalized property? Are they going to be repaired? Will they be fixed or will they be abandoned?
First and foremost, to address your statement on whether officers are wearing their uniform or not, we are, in fact, most of the officers in Enugu are brothers to people in Enugu State.
Exactly.
So an attack on any immigration officer is an attack on yourself. Because most of the officers here, 80% are from Enugu. And from catchment state from around this place, because they are junior officers. The few ones that are among them are just some senior officers, who also some of them are from Enugu State. So there's no reason why anybody should not feel like wearing his uniform because we are feeling safe. But on a facility attack, my plea is that this is hard-earned money of because we don't have our own money generated from nowhere. It's from the same government force. And when you say government, government means you and I and every other person, including the attackers. They are supposed to be part of the government. It's just like you have a father and you decide to be a vagabond. There is no how they will call that child another name.
Yeah.
So as far as we are concerned, the government has not sent anybody away with the back of the hand that you are no longer my child. Everybody is welcome back on board if they can do the right. What we need from every person is patriotism and nationalism. The spirit that makes you to feel that the nation is above you. And the spirit that will make you to feel like that for the nation. No matter what people say about this country, you cannot be a first-class citizen outside the country. People that have traveled will tell you this, that no matter what kind of passport you are holding, you cannot be a first-class citizen outside your country. Why don't we stay here together and salvage together? We don't have any other country apart from Nigeria. And we must remain here and salvage together in the word of our president. And our prayer is that we are not praying to experience anything again that looks like the Sars protest that was hijacked. Be it as it may be, the protest came with its own good intention, based on the fact that they said they want a good service for some of our agencies, but you see, they are addressing issues so that you don't allow it to be hijacked by those who actually don't know the motive behind your programs. If there was to be a planned program that was addressed to government and government said they are going to address it, I think the right thing to do is to also allow government to do what government says it's going to do.
Oh, okay.
Firstly said, the Nigerian public should look at every security agency as part parcel of them. Because every day we go to work, after the working hours, we remove our uniform and come back to the civil society. So what makes us different from them? So they should even appreciate us the more because we sacrifice most of our time to remain out of the public cycle, depriving ourselves of some of the things that they are enjoying freely. Most of us go to our offices as early as 8 o'clock and we don't close. Sometimes 7 o'clock, sometimes 8 o'clock, sometimes 9 o'clock. All in the interest of the nation. And the time I'm having to come and stay with you, you are vandalizing, you are burning. You are making me more uncomfortable again. So what people should think about is we are part parcel of society. We are Nigerians. In fact, after the uniform service, after retirement, you become a civilian. We go back to the civil society to link up and to relate.
Yeah.
Our children are civilians.
Exactly.
So what makes us different? We are not monsters. We are not aliens from the space. We are born by same them. Some of them are brothers, some of them are sisters. So they should think beyond. They should look at us as human beings, as part parcel of the society.
Okay, thank you so much. I think there is one pertinent question that a lot of people would want me to ask you, and I hope you will answer us. Is there a way that you've made the application of passports very easy, like we can do it online on our own without necessarily visiting, apart from capturing? Because a lot of people abroad find it very difficult to get passports, Nigerian passports.
I will dispute that.
Okay.
People find it difficult to get passport now because nations have the right to decide what they want to do during COVID-19. So within COVID-19 period, why not? Nigerian Immigration Service cannot determine for any other country outside Nigeria what to do. But right at home, ask many people that are enlightened enough. They will tell you that they apply online, they pay online, and they visit our offices. And we have always been preaching this, that people should stop patronizing house. No third party. If you are going for medication in the hospital, do you need a third party?
No way.
So going for passport is like going for medication because it has to do with your life. So when somebody now say I can do it for you, and he collect extra money from you, and he refuse to do, who's to blame? So both the giver and the receiver are also guilty. So don't look at the receiver alone, look at also the giver, because the giver is supposed to be wiser. Particularly when there is a standing order. It's on our website, we have preached it, we have put it on papers, we have spoken on various fora that people should stop patronizing child and they should stop carrying. We are operating a cashless administration. So pay online, apply online, and approach our officers. When they now refuse to capture you, you have the right to call us. Okay. And we also gave our dedicated inquiry lines.
Yeah.
Like we have the Servicom, we have our contact numbers. And now some of our easily reach out to us, and then we'll be able to communicate with you. If you are educated enough to send mail to us, we can give you that platform. We are also on Facebook.
Okay.
We are on Twitter.
Please tell us. Tell us the handles.
The various handles we are having. Our Twitter is at Nigeria Immigration.
Okay.
That's NIG Immigration. And then for our Instagram is www.instagram.com/immigration service Nigeria. Then we also have our Facebook account, www.facebook.com/the nis.pro@immigration.gov.ng. That's the one that I added to my email.
Okay.
nis.pro@immigration.gov.ng. And then my direct line is +238064526,000. That's directed to the service PRO.
Please again.
+2348064526000. That goes directly to the service PRO, my humble self.
So you pick the call
I
anytime.
speak everybody. In fact, sometimes I don't sleep until 2 o'clock midnight.
So no matter the complaint, once they are able to reach or call, it's solved.
It's not.
Thank you
I'm
so
speaking
much.
to Nigerians now, and because my boss has been a very sincere person who has never asked us to speak on the contrary. So I'm saying this thing to the hearing of Nigerians that there's no Nigerian that ever called me that have not addressed this issue.
Okay.
Unless if it is not me, maybe it's the wrong number. But once you call the service PRO's line, they get solution.
Okay. So that means the entire prices for various passports are online as well.
They are online.
Are kids different from adults?
We have only 3 menus of passports.
Okay.
We have the 32-page 5 years for 25,000.
Okay.
We have the 64-page 5 years for 35,000.
Okay.
We also have 10-year, 64-page 10-year passport
Okay.
for 70,000.
Okay. So it's 25,
So we don't have
35,
anything
70.
like kit. The only thing is that the kit cannot be given that of 10 years because they will have to change with time.
Yeah.
And the physical nature of every person, once you are transformed, you are supposed to go and retake your picture. That's why we give you 5 years.
Okay.
So it's good for them to go for the 5 years. Afterwards, they must have grown to a level, and then their physical structure must have changed, and there will be some special peculiarities, and then they capture them again.
Okay. So no more patronage, physical patronage. Just pay online and everything is done
Anybody that patronizes a tout is on
on
his
his own. I know you were going to say that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your coming. I am so grateful that I was able to pull you to
own.
Solid
Also,
FM.
this in perspective,
Okay.
we are gender sensitive. It's on his or her own.
Thank you so much. You just listened to the Deputy Controller of Immigration, James Sunday. He is the SPRO of Nigeria Immigration Service, Abuja. I was able to capture him and I am glad he came. Immediately he arrived yesterday, he said, "Ozi, I'm in your town. Thank you so much for coming. I hope when we call you again, you will come. Don't come to Enugu without telling me
By
again."
the special grace of God.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
People,
Solid FM.
please hold on. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting and staying tuned. God bless you. Thank you so much. Grateful. Okay, okay. Yes, please, if you have anything, please tell me. Once it's about the immigration service, I am here to help, and it's better we do so instead of castigating. If you want some questions to be answered, please ask. And you heard his number, you heard everything he said. It simply shows that he is accessible. And because he is accessible, let's just do the needful by doing the right thing. Thanks so much, and God bless you. I'll be right back.